Olodumare, no good hospitals, no good medical amenities for this our land. Now, whether you rich, whether you poor, all of us stay inside together. Oh yeah, where the stimulus package for the suffering and smiling masses?
Me no be everything, I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona, konialewa, konialewa. Coronavirus, shut down America, shut down in Europe, shut down in Asia. Wake up Nigeria, don't be ignorant. Isolate yourself, beware of coronavirus. Salamu alaikum yan wana daga Arewa. Coronavirus malam Umaru gaskiya ne. Ku tabbata kuna wanke hannunku ko da yaushe. Ni ne Idrisa na kawo muku sako. If you wake up my brother, make you wash your hand. If you no get soap, sanitize your hand. Advance yourself my brother, make you no shake hand. Toba fún ẹ lọ́wọ́, fún ọ ní ẹ̀bùn. Money no be everything. I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa, konialewa. Ọlọ́run ọba, ọba dákẹ́dájọ́. Ọlọ́run ọba, ọba ṣèyí tó wù. Àìsàn tí kò gbógun bàbá má jẹ́ kó yà lé wa. Láti China ni corona ti gorí wa Amẹ́ríkà. Nigeria be careful.
Alright, without wasting further time, people, good evening everybody. Just before I start fully, I want to say this is, if you want to do Skype calling, video calling, it's just right on your screen there, the display line for the Skype call in. If you want to do video calling from wherever, because we're going to be ending this show by talking about everybody report your location. Where are you? What's the situation like? How are you coping? What are the relief palliatives or measures in your area? How are they working? And how are people complying with the stay-at-home order? It doesn't matter where you are, because it's a universal, it's a global issue, it's a global pandemic, and it is the same order universally. Everybody is advised to stay back at home. So I am a Nigerian. I'm going to be giving you quickly the rundown of what is happening in the city where I currently live. And to run through, first is that this is Lagos State, for instance. All right, and this is what the street looks like. Since the past 2 days now, everywhere is locked down except for some scanty vehicles that are usually for security people. Like, for instance, you can see this one. I mean, I was just driving earlier today behind one car there that is like a security, because it has siren on it and all that. Random people trekking on the street, but it's dry. I mean, this is a Lagos where typically everywhere will be locked down by traffic. I mean, all this place you're seeing with very scanty people is usually filled with traffic. This place used to be locked down, and unfortunately today, I mean this time since the past 2 days, there are no vehicles on the road. Everywhere is just looking so scanty and dry, but there are a few random persons trekking on the street. There are also some places where people are playing football. I will not lie to you. Okay, I think this is, I drove to some point at Bagada. Yeah, this is close to Bagada General Hospital, because I decided to go and see the area. And this is I drove into the area where there's this Deeper Life Church. The headquarters of Deeper Life Church is also dry. This place typically on Sundays is usually locked down with traffic because of people driving in and out of the church. And you can see at front of that church, people, children running on the road, and you could also see that people are playing football and the rest of it just right there. Yeah, that is what it looks like typically in Lagos right now. I'm also going to be hearing from you as well what your area looks like. But before then, just to remind you, if you want to call in to the show by Skype, video Skype call in, please. That is how to do it, just right on your screen. But before people start bugging the line or trying to call in, before I start taking some calls, if it comes in, I'll take it. But while we are waiting for people to give us the information or to package the information they want to share with us online, I mean in the live broadcast tonight, the following are the things I would also like to let you know. That people are hungry. I'm giving you update from my own area, and I'm talking about Lagos, for instance. Okay, people are hungry, and just 2 days after they said everybody should stay indoors, a lot of Lagosians are already trooping out to say no, no, no. We are going to have issues with you officials. We will not be able to comply or cooperate with you going forward because we are hungry. And how do I mean? So that it doesn't look like I'm just making it up all by myself, as a short video just to buttress what I'm saying.
How do they want us to spend time? No life, continue to eat. No money to buy fuel. No life. I think we should run continue now, you want to protest. If they did not send any money or food for us, we will protest. We will protest. We will protest. We are given 2 days for our protection. We will protest. We will protest in 2 days' time. Yes. Yes, I love what you said. Yes. 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 I'm working on my own. What government expecting? For God's sake. You've delivered your message, and we want you to deliver our message too. That in 2 days' time we are going to protest. We can't stay indoors for hunger. In 2 days we will protest. We've had you. We've had you. We've had you. We will protest in 2 days' time. Today we are giving them today. They did not pay us any money. They did not give us food. Our children are there. They say we should stay indoors. For what reason? Tomorrow we are going to protest.
All right, without wasting time, I think I already have some callers online. Are you there? I'm alive. How are you too? Can you hear me? Okay, why don't you want to do video call instead? Absolutely, I can hear you, sir. Hello? Oh, I think we still have troubles with this. Please, could you try calling back? Just a moment. Um, Let me try working on this. Okay. Well, while we are waiting for this line to work well, completely, let me continue what I'm trying to explain. Now, the video you just saw is not the take it back movement. It's not. It is not. It is also not video of some civil society organizations. It is video of random Nigerians in Mushin, on the street of Mushin, who have problems and are saying we are hungry and we will protest if you don't do something. Yes, I have a video caller here on Skype. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, can you hear me loud and clear?
That's great. So what's the situation like in your area, sir? From Texas. Okay, it's great to have you. What's the situation like in your area? Quickly report, sir.
Well, pretty much there's a lockdown, people are advised to stay at home. Right
Mm.
now, I'm working from home. Thank God for internet and good system.
there's still movement around, but it's just like people that want to go out to get food, get some few things. Other than that, everybody's locked out. I mean, has to stay at home. If you don't have to go anywhere.
That's interesting. But there's another thing that is more like a cause of concern or worry for Nigerians in this part of the world, for instance, where a lot of people believe that, oh, if you have to stay at home, you must provide electricity, and you should also give us something to feed on, for instance, food or other relief packages. It's not happening in most parts of Nigeria. What is it like in your area? I mean, I'm talking about palliatives and relief packages.
Well, to be honest with you, those people in Nigeria that are doing and are saying that they have the reason to do that. I mean, you tell them to stay at home. There is no power, there is no light, no electricity, nothing. Yeah, we don't have that issue because the government are invested in infrastructure, things are working, so there is food. In fact, the food bank, Houston Food Bank, is open. All you just need to do is just call in. They're going to deliver the food to you in your house. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, they don't have those kind of facilities. So what do you expect people to do? I mean, I understand that they have to stay at home for their own good, but how can they survive staying at home where there is no power, nothing? So I mean, it's just chaotic. That's why we keep telling Nigerians, to vote for the people that will put all these things in place. They won't do that. Now they are suffering the consequence. Now they want to protest. So when I say let's protest, some time ago they refused to protest. Now they are protesting. For what? Just so unfortunate.
So, I don't know if you started this show with me, but at the beginning I showed some videos of the streets of Lagos. Everywhere looks so dry, and it's very unusual of Lagos.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
saw
the
that.
street
I
looks
saw that.
like in your area.
No, the street is not really dry. People are moving around, but they are in their cars. Those are people that have reason to be outside. Probably want to go and get some food for your family, or you are going to work, because some people still work. Because people like my wife now. My wife is a nurse. She has to go to work.
Okay.
So I mean, it's just like the social, gathering. That one is you will never see that. You will never see people in group of 10. No, you can't see that. It's not
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
So churches are closed, mosques are closed. So people are really, really taking, cautions of what they need to do in this time.
But Mr. Bosun, you said some people are still moving
Yes,
around
sir.
if they have the cost to. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
are there any issues of harassment? Because in most parts of Africa, as we speak right now, anytime they see two, three people gathered, soldiers will just pounce on them and start beating them. We have seen, videos online of soldiers beating people up. Is it the same there? Are we copying from America, or is it just our own Nigerian soldiers that are just doing their own?
Oh, come on, Shegu, you should know that is not American style now. That is Nigeria. The way they do this in Africa is different. Yeah, nobody's going to bounce on you. I mean, the reason why you want to go out is legit. Even I can still go out now, walk with my son in our park, mini park that is close to my estate. Nobody's going to harass you. I mean, it's precaution. Look, going out about your business doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that you are going to spread the virus. No, that's not the way things are here. People are more enlightened here. You know what I mean? So police will never harass you. We've not got to that point whereby they will say, okay, everybody, no movement at all. No, we're not at that stage yet. And again, even if you're at that stage, they will not just jump at you and start beating you up the way they do things in Nigeria. No, this is where we have people that use their head to do things. It's different.
But one thing I would like to clarify with you, Mr. Bosun, is I'm talking about soldiers here, not police. Are they
Yeah.
using police to enforce the stay at home or social distancing order where you are, or are they using the soldiers, police or soldiers? What are they using?
Well, the truth is, there hasn't been any reason for that to start with. And if at all there's going to be any reason at all for that, there's going to be police in a well civilized manner. Like, for example, no church is opening, so you will never see any church open. So there's no cause for police to go there. But let's say, for example, let's say, for example, a church or mosque is gathering, then the police will just go there and, discharge their duties in a well civilized manner, you know. But there hasn't been any reason for that right now. There's nobody in the right sense who want to you want to go to church for what? It doesn't make any sense here. People will obey to the instruction they are given by the authorities because facilities. I mean, why do you want to go to church? Nobody's going to be there anyway, so you just stay at your home.
Hmm. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Bosun, for the information you've shared with us so far. I appreciate it.
All right. By the way, Shegu, thank you so much. You are doing a wonderful job. Keep on
Thank
good
you.
work.
Thank you
I've been a
so
huge
much.
fan of yours. Just that today I'm fortunate because I'm working from home. Otherwise, I'll be able to call in. I'll just be at work. But
I
today I think
understand
I'll
that.
just get through.
I understand that, Mr. Bosun.
All
Thank you
right,
so
Shegu.
much.
Keep watching your show.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
God
All
bless.
right. All right, let's now give up the opportunity for others to call in, and that was Skype. So if you also want to call in via Skype, that is the information on your screen. Just search for the information on your screen at Akenkpelo Lawe. I have another video caller right now. His name is Adekunle Adekoya. I don't know where he's calling from. Hello, good evening. I'm alive and I'm healthy. How are you too, sir?
Good. I'm calling you from Manchester in New
Oh,
Hampshire,
too many
United Kingdom.
calls trying to jam. I got an old one. Um,
Okay.
one sec. I'm still with you.
Yeah. So I saw the video you showed about
Okay.
how Lagos is,
Mm.
and presently I'm in the car. I'm even driving out, and everything here too is right.
Uh,
So it's not
please,
total lockdown.
please, where's your
Yeah.
location again?
I say I'm calling from Manchester,
Manchester. Okay.
New Hampshire,
Good.
in
Good.
America.
Yes.
And here with me is my wife.
Wow. Madam, how are you? How is she doing?
Yeah. She's good.
Good. I can see that. Thank you
No,
so
we
much. Well
driving
done.
out. We just want to go and pick one of our cars at the mechanic place. So I
Okay.
would like to just show you how the road is
Okay.
here.
Great. We would like to see if you can face your camera
Because
to
it's
the
always
road
a
so that
busy
we
road,
see.
but now we have few cars on the road. I hope you can hear me, right?
I can hear you, but we can't see anything anymore.
Wow.
Looks like
Oh, hold
you
on.
turned off your video
Okay.
already. Okay, I
Yeah.
can see you
Yeah.
again. Yes.
So yeah, this is how the road is. Like I told you, I said I'm driving from. I'm calling from Manchester, New
Manchester,
Hampshire.
yes.
So normally here is always busy,
Okay.
but now because the government declared stay at home at
Mm.
last week, so it's only those essential service provider that goes out,
Mm.
which I'm part of them.
Mm.
But presently we dropped one of our cars at mechanic place for inspection, so we're going to.
So
That's why I'm
does the
actually going
mechanic
inside.
place open at a time like this?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
they
they're
are
essential workers.
essential workers.
Okay.
So direct cares, mechanic, grocery stores, and
Liquor store.
liquor store. Liquor too is essential. And
Liquor, alcohol.
I'm telling you, then there is
You're
yeah,
laughing.
because powder cannot kill people at home.
Okay.
You need to drink some liquor and make yourself feel comfortable.
Okay.
So, and which other? I think there's one particular.
Yeah, we learned that some chemist shops also have to open because of people that want to buy drugs, inhaler, and the rest of it.
That one is certain.
Yes.
Yeah, we have Walgreens always open, CVS open, Walmart. And
Walmart.
right,
Okay.
every other place can get medicine.
Basic food
And that's the road
items.
highway.
Okay.
But I want to go because of I'm on phone with you. I
Mm.
wanted to really go into
There's still
some town.
traffic. There's still traffic in Walmart. I can see traffic light is stopping
Yeah,
more than 10 cars at a time.
yeah.
I've
Because
not seen that in Nigeria since 2 days.
Nigeria is a total lockdown. Lagos is total lockdown, right?
Wow.
Here is a stay at home, but most of the people you are seeing here, I'm sure they are essential workers. And these are 4:45. Most of them are going home, back home.
From
Some are
where?
going to work. So
From essential workplace to essential home.
yeah, some are yeah. So and I won't lie to you. I was at work today. We had a meeting, and I had to tell them that we are really, taking the risk going from home to where you work, and we can contact this
Hmm.
team at any
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
And the unfortunate thing is that you won't know if someone you are with is having it. The person can be healthy.
Hmm.
So the stay-at-home order is
I
really
mean,
key.
we've seen the
And
road.
really stick by
We
it.
can see. We don't mind seeing your face again. We've seen the road.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, you're trying to switch from back camera to front.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you see me?
I'll see you. I'll see
So
you. Don't worry.
now
Once you switch, I'll
people
see
really
you.
need to listen because there are some videos that are going around on WhatsApp
Hmm.
that people are challenging all those LCN blah blah blah.
Hmm.
I think they are private that they don't have food to eat. Even is when you are alive. I understand it
Hmm.
because yeah, there is provisions. Although the provisions, all the money being promised, nobody has received it yet. But
But you,
people
you are
believe they will receive.
guaranteed that you get them.
Yes.
Hmm.
So but I'm sure
And
they are
nobody's
monitoring,
worried
finding the
because they know they
modalities
will
of how to
definitely
do it.
get it.
But life is so precious.
Hmm.
You need to hold on. If it's when you are alive, you can eat. So nobody
Mm-hmm.
say one cannot eat again.
That's true.
So we need to try to understand this thing. And most people, I think, most people in Africa still believe this thing is a hoax. Be Donald Trump answer
Hmm.
that is not really the truth. But the way it is now, the thing is really eating deep.
Hmm.
People are feeling it. Even
Hmm.
in my state now, the the governor spoke around 2 o'clock, and we have like 900 cases.
Hmm.
So the thing is kept going up. So your brother was careful. One really need to be careful about it.
Hmm.
So I'm just calling to inform you to let you know how it is over here.
Yes, but lastly,
Not
before you go, because I don't also enjoy the fact that you're driving and calling at the same time, but I also understand that you're
yeah,
using
that's why
hands free. I know you are using hands free.
yeah, I know, but that's why my wife is here. Is my partner in crime now.
Okay, but lastly, before you go, there was something you said at the beginning that part
Okay.
of the stores that are allowed to open and operate are those that are selling liquor.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what's the reason? Liquor. You mentioned
Hold on,
liquor
please.
of all things.
I can't hear you. Okay.
I
You
said,
said, can you repeat yourself? You said
yes, I said that at the
part of
beginning, when you were giving
yeah,
the excuses for people to operate essential
yeah,
services, you said. You then mentioned liquor. Those that are doing, you
yeah.
singled it out. Liquor.
Liquor
What's
store.
the reason for that?
Yeah. Ah. Well, we don't really know, but the actual thing is that there are some people, and generally, the whites likes drinking. They drink. It's part of their essential. It's part of
Mm.
their life.
Liquor is
How to live
essential.
their life. So it's part.
Abraham
Yeah.
Maslow has to
Likewise, the
reviews
grocery.
hierarchy of
Yes.
needs.
As we- So people takes it. We only take it for when as in occasionally, but here there are some people that just can't do without it. And one good thing is that there are some liquor store that produces sanitizer
Mm.
because of low in patronage. You understand?
Mm.
So those are the part of the reason why they allow them to really function, and they are really helping because we have a liquor store in our area that gives out sanitizer.
Mm.
So that's one
So
of the
a
reasons why
liquor
I think.
store that gives out sanitizer, meaning that it is the alcohol that is actually the major or active ingredient in the sanitizer.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. We are getting somewhere.
I don't see you guys.
Thank you
I don't
so
see you
much.
guys to be.
Please concentrate on the road. I appreciate your call, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Adekunle Adebayo.
Thanks, Mr. Shege.
And
Yeah,
madam,
Shagun.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm still with you.
I just want to tell you, this is just a private thing. I'm the one that always chat with you concerning one issue. Then I don't want to mention it.
Eh,
Well, I
just
my advice.
chat me on WhatsApp, all right?
That's
Let's
my
not do that
advice.
because I'm live right now. You
I know,
know.
I know.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, people. All right. There were so many other calls coming in at the same time. Many calls coming in at the same time. I had to decline them so that I'll be able to take it one at a time. So if you called and I declined your call, you may please try calling back again. You might be the next caller we would engage. We want to hear your story as well because we know that everybody, depending on location, also has story to tell about what is happening in their location. Now, let me take some comments while we're waiting for other calls. But before then, I also need to also explain. I've said two things now before the calls started coming in. The first was that I've showed you video of what the streets look like. Number two is that I've also said that as we speak right now, there are many Lagosians who are also not happy about what the situation is. Many are hungry. There are so many people that if they don't go out in a day, they can't vouch for what they will eat or what they will survive on the next day. I have another caller already here. TJ Baba Olusegun. I'm going to take your call shortly now. But the third thing I will be mentioning after this call is the statistic in Nigeria about people who are positive with coronavirus. The statistic in Nigeria is currently vague, and I'll explain that shortly now. Hello, how are you, sir? Yes, I have you already. How are you, sir? You're live. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Wow, something is wrong somewhere. I cannot hear you, and I do not know what is wrong. Can you hear me, sir? But I cannot hear you. I still cannot hear you. Something is wrong. Could you check if your Skype is not on a mute or something? Wow, I think your Skype is on a mute if you can hear me. Can you try resolving that and then try calling back, please? Mm. All right, thank you so much, sir, for understanding. For those that are asking where how to call in, that is it on your screen. That is the Skype ID live at Akinpelu Olawe. That's my own Skype. Uh, I think the last caller is trying to call back again. Let's try taking him. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now? Oh, this is another caller altogether. Hello.
Hello.
I can hear you completely, but I can also hear myself on the playback. So please mute your live stream, sir.
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Keep.
Wow, that's a problem there. All right. So another caller is here, but this is WhatsApp video call. Do I want to do this? WhatsApp. Hello, how are you, sir? Glad to see you with your nose mask.
Good job, bro. Good job, bro.
Thank you
Good
so
job, man.
much. I appreciate you.
Revolutionary regards to you from New York City.
From New York City. New
From New York
York.
City.
What's New York like right now?
Bro, it's on total lockdown, man. This is the
So,
greatest city in the world. It's on total lockdown.
wow. I need to. Sorry if you're calling on Skype. I have to stop that caller. So please continue, sir.
Yeah. So
Too many calls coming in at the same time.
so the New York City is on total lockdown right now. Nothing is
Wow.
really working, but Walmart is open, Target, like essential stores. I heard you the other time. You were talking about liquor store. One
Yes.
thing that it's so essential is also liquor. You know,
Hmm.
in New York City, we have about maybe at least in New York City, maybe at least 10,000 liquor stores. Maybe at
Wow.
least 10,000. I'm
Wow.
serious.
In New
Like
York City
in my
alone,
neighborhood, yeah, yeah. I've lived all over New York City. I've lived in Brooklyn for 12 years. I've lived
10,000,
in
not
Queens. I live in
10,000.
Queens now, and
Wow.
every place you go to, the liquor store is open because a lot of people now, people not working, so
Hmm.
people got to turn to something. Like they got to drink, have fun, stay home with their families.
Hmm.
So if you tell people to stay home, they got to stay home and at least engage themselves in something.
Hmm.
So I heard you talking about liquor stores all the time. So liquor store is very important. I
Hmm.
mean, it's very important. Trust me, it's very important. I mean, churches are not open. Nothing is going on. I want to raise something. I think I want to raise something so quick. Am I
Hmm.
still online?
I'm here with you, sir.
I want to raise something so quick. I
Okay, sir.
really am not happy with some religious institutions that in Nigeria right now
Hmm.
that are actually still that religious institutions online right now that they're soliciting for funds in terms of like tithes and offerings. I think it's not a good thing. I think it's not a good thing. I think right now is the time to give back to the people. It's the time here in America. People, churches are reaching out to their members and they're
Hmm.
making sure they're fine, they're good.
Hmm.
The you know giving them stuff like in terms of like
Hmm.
helping them out in terms of like reaching out to them. I think that's what should be happening in Nigeria right now. Not
Hmm.
churches saying people to have tithes and one for tithe, two for offering. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I
When they're
think
in a
people should just stay
lockdown.
home.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's a lockdown here. Trust me, it's a lockdown. Financial markets are not open. Things are not happening here. Schools are down. Everybody's home. The reason why I'm in Walmart right now is because I'm here to pick up a diaper.
Walmart is open.
Yeah, you can see this. This is Walmart. So
Hmm.
I'm in Walmart right now. See
Wow.
that? That's Walmart.
Hmm.
So I'm in Walmart right now. So I'm here to pick up a diaper bag. All right. So because my wife just had a baby. So anyway.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So, Shagun, you're doing a lot of good work. Trust me. And I would come back. For a while, I've not been putting on in terms of like my contribution, but I'm gonna come back on and do that because I think people should support you. It's
Hmm.
very important. People don't understand that in Nigeria it doesn't work like that. Like
Hmm.
people think, oh, YouTube, you get stuff like that. No, it doesn't work like that in Nigeria. Nigeria's an exception. And I saw a video where you were talking about people should support. People have to support. Please support Object TV. Shegun is doing a great job. I'm telling you, he doesn't want to compromise. He will never compromise. He's doing a great job. All right.
Thank you
So
so much, sir.
shout out to you, brother.
Congratulations once more on your
Thank you
child's
so much.
birth delivery. Congratulations. We're gonna name
Thank you
that
very much. I'm
child
really excited.
a male
I'm
child or a
sorry?
female child.
A female. I wanted a female for
Female.
the first, and I got it.
She will be
Yeah.
Victoria.
Well, her name is Eris Oluwasimi.
Okay, good name. I'm even happy you gave Yoruba name,
I
Nigerian
like Yoruba
name.
names.
Yes,
It's a
but
Nigerian name, Oga.
I was trying to suggest that we give Shegun Shegun female. Shegun female will be Victoria. I have another caller. This person has been struggling to call in. Hello, how are you? Wow, too many calls at the same time. Wow, which one do I do now? Oh my, oh my. We might have to move to Zoom and combine all the calls at some point. Hello, sir. How are you? Prince Edward.
Baba Shege, what's up?
I did with you.
Yeah, Shege, what's up?
I did, I
Yeah, what's
did.
up now?
I just did. I did where you put me. Waiting is up now.
I just
Where are you calling from and what's the situation?
from Spain, of course.
Spain. Interesting.
From
So
Spain,
what's the
yeah.
situation in Spain?
Okay.
What are the routes like? I've showed you Lagos
Yeah,
now.
of course. Now we do follow up on our chat as well, on our business as well, our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
No, hello.
I'm with
Yeah,
you. Go ahead. Yeah.
the level is that since the way they do this in Nigeria is not really correct anyway. It's not correct in Nigeria.
Hmm.
Hello, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. Right now in Spain, right now you see our soldiers now. For the first time, I've been in Europe for the past 18 years.
Hmm.
18 years in Europe.
Wow.
I've never seen a soldier in the streets of Spain. I've never seen a
We
soldier
they
walking
see
around the street.
soldier like we they see just soldier like sand.
Now, right now in Spain, right now you see a soldier in the street. They are cleaning the streets. They are not cleaning the street right now. They clean our streets. They clean our bus station. They clean our train station. They
Hmm.
clean the what is it called, the parks. Yes.
Your
You
soldiers.
don't see it. So I've never seen soldiers. Yes, right now. They're the one that
They
doing the
are
cleaning right now.
cleaning
They
train
don't clean, right? They're
stations,
cleaning.
cleaning places for citizens.
Exactly. Yeah, right now, right there. For the first
Our own
time,
soldiers are
for the
flogging
first time,
people. Yeah.
I've never seen a soldier
Ah
in the
ah.
streets in my life. But
Our own
right now,
soldiers are
this street
flogging
right now,
people on the streets.
yeah, that is not professional. It's not professional.
Ah.
That is, I,
You know, believer.
I cannot do.
That means you never lived in Nigeria.
I thought
Currently, our
I
soldiers are flogging people everywhere in Africa. How do you react to that?
it's not really good anyway. I think they need to
Wow.
call them into orders in Nigeria.
Hmm.
To call them into orders. You
Hmm.
understand?
Yes, I get
Right
you.
now, if they you need to show an example to the citizen now. You. Some people they don't know what is going on in the world. You need to tell them that okay, sir, please don't do this, don't do that. You don't just go there and begin to flog people, beat them anyhow. It's not done like that. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done.
Hmm.
It's not done. It's really when I
But,
saw
but
those
but
videos
what's the
today,
situation like
I
on the
was
streets right now?
not that we have been at home for the past we have been at home for the past 18 days now. Look at me and my
18
family. We are here
days.
together, all of us. We are here. Yeah, we are here. All of
But
us are here.
but
Me,
but you
family,
are
all of
short
us
of
are
what
here.
to eat. There's electricity. There's enough comfort for you to stay at
You can
home.
see my, you can see my house now. Can't you
Hmm.
see? You can see my house. Everywhere
Yeah,
is
you feel
clean. You can
relaxed.
see.
I can see it.
Yeah, I'm in my house. Yeah, my kids. Look at my kids. Hello,
Interesting.
hello to Shege. You can see them. I heard all of us we are here.
Wow. Hmm.
No, we are here.
Hello. I see
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah, my kids.
That's
Hello,
great.
no,
That's
leave this
great.
one, please.
There's
Hello,
electricity from
hello.
what I'm seeing. Wow, hello.
Yeah,
There's electricity. There's enough. You have relief package. There's food. Nobody is sick.
yeah,
And nobody's flogging
yeah.
anybody.
Nobody,
You are
nobody,
missing.
nobody.
You are missing. Come back to
Yeah,
Nigeria.
nobody. No, no, no. Nigeria for where Shege?
If nobody's flogging
It's unprofessional.
nobody,
Right now,
you have electricity, you have food,
there's
you have
no
everything, you are missing.
yeah, yeah. Even though you don't have food in your house right now, there's no number you can call. You call the number,
Hmm.
they will bring food to your house. You call the number, they will
Food.
bring food into your
Food
doorstep.
long.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
If you call NSCDC, say you even you get symptoms of corona self, you call NCDC, they know they respond. Let alone food.
Oh,
Food. Ah ah. You are missing.
that is on the what to be sincere, to be honest, what this guy did in Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, is I think the guy is doing very well. To be
He's
honest, he's doing
trying.
very well. Sanwo-Olu is
Sincerely, Sanwo-Olu
but,
is trying.
but he's doing very well. To say he's doing well,
But
but
he
you
met
see
a
the way they're
situation that
handling
is
him.
already overwhelming.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing well. I love that for the first time, even though I'm not supporter of Sanwo-Olu, but I love what he's doing. He's doing very well. Honestly, he's doing very well. He's doing very well. But you don't send people to at home, no light to talk about to start with no lights. Inside darkness, feeling heat, no food to eat. Yeah, now in Spain right now, if you want to get medical attention, that like you just go to the online, you just put your number, they call you on phone, they come to you, they call you on what do you need? If you need paracetamol, whatever, they put it in your
It brings to your house.
Yeah, or you just they put it into your card, into your hospital card, you go to the pharmacy, you get it there free. That's it. So, but Nigeria, the way so sad. So sad. So sad. They're supposed to show an example to the citizen. Tell them, okay, sir, please go inside your house. You're allowed to stay outside. Educate them. They're supposed to educate the citizens, not by beating them. No, it's not like that. I saw a video today in Ghana. I saw a video that a soldier slapped a guy. One guy slapped a soldier today in Ghana. You saw the video,
Because the soldier was beating them. He now decided to retaliate. I saw the video too.
Yes.
Because somebody is hungry and soldier is still beating him on top.
Yeah.
Terrible country. Terrible continent.
It's terrible anyway. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Thank you so much, Prince Edward. My regards to the family.
On our group, all right, I will send a message to you on our group chat on our
No problems. No problems. No problems.
On our forum.
No problems. Right. Prince, thank you so much, Prince. All right. Bye for now. All right, that was Prince from where you called from. All right. So many calls coming in at the same time. Let me try taking another one here. Hello. Can you hear me? I'm with you. Absolutely. I'm with you.
Yeah,
how are you,
evening.
sir?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Where are you calling from and what's the situation there?
Yeah, I'm calling for Germany.
Germany. What is lockdown situation like? Are you guys already returning to work? Because you guys started the lockdown before the rest of us in Africa.
Yeah, in Germany, the life is terrible, but the government is making provision about the living and the circumstance around. So we get some money from the government for the feeding and for the accommodation.
Wow.
Because
I'm in Lagos, I'm in Nigeria. I never get shishi from anybody. You guys are enjoying in Germany. Will I not relocate like this?
Yeah, I have the first thing, Mr. Shege, I want to thank you for your good work.
Thank you so much.
I'm your fans. I'm your secret watching. I used to comment on your profile whenever you upload a. So, and I want to support you. I don't know how I can support you.
You can message me on WhatsApp. Do you have my WhatsApp number?
Yeah, I'm calling you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm taking both WhatsApp and Skype calls at the same time. So it's great. I mean,
okay.
Yes. So it's good. So what we should do is that message me privately on WhatsApp, and I'll tell you how to do that, because I don't want us to interrupt what this conversation is about.
Okay. So
thank you so much.
So maybe later I will.
But lastly, before you
I will send you a private message.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. But lastly, before you go, is Germany already returning to work? Because we learned that in China, as we speak right now, that they are already returning to work.
Yeah, a lot
because
of
they already
people are working in
vaccinated
Germany.
the entire atmosphere, and production is almost resuming to full capacity in China. What's the situation like in Germany?
Yeah, the situation in Germany is terrible, but a lot of people can't work in the moment. But as for me, I'm working as a chef, as a cooker.
Okay.
So
Cook.
and yeah, I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm working as a chef. So in the place that I'm working, so there's not a lot of people. We don't have a customer. So instead of me, I'm working 8 hours.
Okay.
So instead of working 8 hours, I'm just working 4 hours. So the government is paying me extra 4 hours.
Wow.
So
Work not
because
done. Extra 4 hours
so
for work not
yeah,
done. Wow.
so because of the situation, the government make a provision for the companies that their workers cannot be able to work a full hours. So the
Hmm.
government will pay half hours, and the company that are working will pay the remaining 4 hours.
Hmm.
So I'm just working 4 hours in a day, and I'm receiving my full salary.
Wow. 4 hours a day and receiving full hours.
Yeah.
Nigerians are jinxed.
So
That's what I can say for now.
yeah. So sometime before I go, Mr. Shege, and the situation of Nigeria is beyond what we expect, because the citizens are not ready.
Hmm.
Sometimes when I read sometime when I read some comment in your profile, I said these people are Nigerians, or are they living in other country?
They live in Nigeria.
So some people in Nigeria, I don't think maybe they're living in Nigeria, because they think that they're living in Nigeria of their own dreams.
Hmm.
So my contribution this evening uh, is that I want the Nigerians to know that the life they are living is not worldly as Nigeria it is today.
Hmm.
Because in Europe here, it's not maybe Europe is paradise, but the government make a provision for everything.
Mm-hmm.
At least in Europe, we have light, stable light,
Yeah.
water, everything. We have everything that humans deserve to have in life.
Hmm.
So, and I believe Nigeria can make the same thing. So I thank you for your good work, and I pray that the government of Nigeria, they realize that Nigeria, they are not living in the dreams that we want.
Thank you so much. Well done
So
once
thank you
again.
once again.
My regards to family. All right,
Thank
so
you.
let me
They will
take the
hear.
next
So
caller. Bye for now. Thank you so much. All right, I have another caller. I think it's looking almost impossible to do my own comment, as it were. Hello, good evening. How are you, sir?
Hey, Babashage, I do. This
How
is
are you now?
one of your ardent followers.
Thank you so much. Where
Thank
are
you,
you
bro.
calling from? What's the situation like?
US, Maryland.
Maryland, US.
Yeah.
So, what's the situation like? Although we already had another
So I mean,
caller
it's
from US already previously, uh, but what's your area like? Maryland.
yeah, Maryland. So we're on the East Coast. It's crazy now because I think about 3 days ago they put us on total lockdown. So I guess what we have in Nigeria now is what we have here. Everybody's indoors. You can't really go out except for like food and medical supplies. Or if you're working for like maybe a health service,
Mm,
maybe you're a doctor or a nurse or
mm.
whatever, that's the only time that you're allowed to step out. So everyone is just indoors. But at least, uh, you know, um, we just like the last caller that talked just now, we have pretty much what you need to survive indoors.
Hmm.
You can go out now regarding payments, because I know some people have been talking about payments,
Hmm.
like how government has been helping them and all that. Here the government has they've already, I guess they signed the bill like 2 days ago to people would have heard of the $6 trillion that they want
To
push into
release the fund to them.
yeah, to release the funding. But even that, there's a caveat. Like, it's not everyone. You have to fall into a category of
Okay.
people. Like, depending on your salary.
Yes.
I think if you're like on 75,000 a year or 79,000 a year, you get like about 1,200.
Okay.
But if you make anything above 99,000 a year, nothing for you. No shit buy.
Because you can cope.
But if you have a child,
Yeah.
yeah. But if you have a child, $500 for that child, and it's a one-time thing. So, but another good thing that I heard Trump is trying to do is he's trying to arrange with owners of houses. Like if you're renting a house or if you're paying mortgage, those
Don't
companies
increase
shouldn't,
the rent for. Okay.
no, they shouldn't even tax you. They're trying
Absolutely.
to arrange in a way such that like 1, 2, 3 months they will not tax you. They'll just
Okay.
let you. So at least that one-time payment they give you, you can just spend that on your feeding, on food stuff, and you'll be fine.
Great.
And they're trying to remove like deductibles from co-pay. Like if you have to pay, let's say you have a medical issue and you have to go to the doctors, those deductibles that people always pay before your insurance kicks in, they're trying to remove all that. They said, those companies have already agreed to remove it. So I mean, they are trying their best, and yeah, everyone just looks calm and everyone is minding his space in the house.
Great.
It's kind of
Sorry, I meant to ask a
Yeah.
question here.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, the only thing that has reduced so far is the price of fuel from 145 naira to 125 naira. I don't know. How much do you
What is that
buy
for?
PMS there? I want to compare it with Nigeria. We are the ones supplying
So we-
other countries the crude. I'm just curious.
So we buy per gallon, right? Like not like
Okay.
in Nigeria, it's like per liter.
Per
But
liter
here it's
in
gallon.
here. Okay.
Yeah,
A
here
gallon
it's
is like 5 liters,
Yeah.
or 5.5,
So here-
or 6 liters.
Right.
Mm.
Here before before coronavirus came, it was in my side we were paying like two, sometimes 2.79, sometimes $3.20, whatever. It varies, but maybe
Per
like
gallon.
something you get per gallon. Yeah.
Hey, they don't jinx us.
But now they reduced it. I saw Trump said that they were going to work to reduce it to like 175. So anywhere you go, you see it's 175 per gallon. But then I heard the one you mentioned now with Nigeria removing 20 naira. I really feel disappointed in the way our leaders think back home. Not that I'm just trying to criticize because I'm in a better place, whatever. But it just feels like they don't think like humans. They don't think normal. They don't think like right now what the average Nigerian person needs in this kind of crisis going on is what they can eat. I mean, just to survive. They are not. If you want to lock them in the house, before even deciding on putting people in the house, make sure that you're taking care of what they need to survive. There are a lot of people that don't have anything to eat until, like, there are a lot of people in Nigeria that only get something to eat if they go out.
That's
There are a lot
true.
of people, I mean, I was in Nigeria then, so I can relate to that kind of life.
Yes, that's
So
true.
I feel like the government should have put those ones in place first. Like, and now some people are saying, oh yeah, how will the government send the money? They don't have the data of everybody. That's true. But then we have if you go to Central Bank of Nigeria now and you tell them, hey, give us verified accounts of everyone who has a bank account, verified. At least we can, it's up, down to like somebody.
There's BVN now. We learned that there are about 40 million people on the BVN list in Nigeria.
Yeah. Let's even assume not everyone had the chance to do the BVN, but they have bank accounts. I mean, I don't know how that works.
No, there's no way you will sustain a bank account in Nigeria without having done your BVN.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So in a household, you can see at least one person that has bank account that has a BVN. So why can't they choose that BVN? At least if you take care of like 80% or 70% of the country, assuming those are the only ones with BVN.
Before you
You've done
leave, sir,
something.
I'll tell you something. Did you know that during the last election, despite that it was difficult to reach most places that they always claimed is impossible to reach, they reached them even on water. Coastal regions, Makoko, my own hometown in Ondo State, SLDO, people that are living on water, ballot papers and boxes reached them. INEC officials reached there. How come when it is time to give people relief package, you are claiming you don't have
Yeah,
database to reach people?
but they have data to go to people
To
to
go to
that
even in the
have
creeks, to reach even the creeks.
this is so sad. This is so sad.
Exactly.
I mean, it's painful that even us here in Norway, people still feel so bad about those back home because they don't deserve what these people put them through. Nobody deserves it in any way.
Hmm.
You know, you have this, I mean, it's crazy. But we'll continue saying, I'm just going to hop off this call so other people can
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you
add their
so much for your time. I appreciate you, sir. Keep up. Yeah. All right, people. So we got. If you tried calling before and I hung it up because I was on a call, please try calling back. I saw a WhatsApp call calling coming in. I saw another Skype caller coming in. I think I should just do one or two more calls and then we end it for tonight. Jerry is calling on WhatsApp again. Another person is calling. Jerry is calling on WhatsApp. How are you, sir? How are you? Good evening. I'm alive.
Uh, Thank you for your wonderful job.
Thank you so much. Where you calling from and
I'm
what's the
calling from
situation like there?
I'm calling from Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
Saudi Arabia. We learned that you people shut down the pilgrimages. Why is it so? We expected people to be
Yeah.
tripping into Saudi Arabia to come and get healing. You know, we expected people to come to Saudi Arabia to get healing. How come you are shutting
Well,
down Saudi Arabia against people?
this decision, yeah, they've shut down the some places.
Apologies, many calls are coming in, they are jamming at the same time. That's why we have this issue. Yeah. Another caller is just a lot of people just making different efforts. Yeah. Okay, let me take another one. All of them.
Mr. Ola,
You shall
how are
no one
you?
agree. How are you, sir?
I'm very good.
You shall no one agree. You did disturb the call, disturb everything.
You're a very, very international man. You there everywhere. Everyone is calling you all over the world.
Oh, you see now. How are you, sir?
We are good. We are good.
Yeah, what's the situation where you're calling from, sir?
Let your friend finish.
No, no, no.
Let
He,
your
he did
friend
already. I
finish.
mean, just mute your live stream because I'm with you. You are live. You are live already. You're live.
I know I'm live, but I can see hear him talking on the other
No, no,
side.
no. You are playing live stream. Just pause that.
Okay. Anyway, we are home. They said we should stay at home.
Mm.
So we are at home.
Where are you calling from?
From UK.
Okay, from UK. Now, what is the
Yeah.
situation like?
I'm inside the house, but outside it's a bit dark now. So
Yes, I
everybody's at
understand.
home. Everybody has to stay home. So the government said they're gonna pay some people who they've made follow. So
Mm.
if you're earning over £2,500, the government will not pay you more than £2,500 in a
Okay.
month. So if you earn over that, then it's up to you. The government will only pay 80% of your wages. So at least that makes
Just
a
to
lot
help
of
you
sense.
cushion the effect of not going to work
That's it.
to earn.
That's it. So if it's going to last for 2 months, the government will be there to support. If it's going
Mm.
to last for 3 months, But
They'll still be there
Nigeria,
to
man,
sustain you.
yeah, at least that's gonna help because if the government is giving 80%, that's gonna go a long way, you know.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So, but what is the
But
road
everywhere,
like? The road where you stay?
it's very.
Okay, let me allow as many people as possible. Now, this is a voice call and it's funny. Hello, sir. Wow. Let me stop that for now. Somebody was okay. Let me take Matt now. Hello, Matt. I know you've been making frantic efforts to enter. Now you are in. At last. You made it a winner. How are you, sir? I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm where you put me. So what's the situation like where you're calling from? Wow, we lost that. So sorry.
Hello,
Yeah, I
can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you. What's the situation
Hello?
like where at your location? What is the situation like?
The situation was very calm.
Okay.
Actually, everybody's at home.
Okay.
We are all at home. Only if you want to go out for work, maybe 1 hour, and you have to go with a letter with you to show that you are just going and you have to write the time, and then at least 1 hour you have to walk around. Or if you have a dog, you want to walk with your dog, you can take your dog around. And there is a lot of promises from the government, like
No, like don't
you are not going to
worry,
be
just stay
house rent.
indoor. If you need food, we'll, we'll
Rent
drop
for
it. If you need money,
if you need any assistance like food packages like that, you have to
relief.
call, they'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Relief package. And there's nothing like police harassment, like
Hmm.
disturbing you or beating you up.
Hmm.
If it happens that you're going and they come closer or they get to you, they ask you where are you going, then you have to show them your papers that you're going so places, and that's all.
Hmm.
There's nothing like beating you up or whatever.
Hmm.
There's nothing like that.
Interesting.
I so much love your program.
Thank you so much. I
I so
appreciate
much
you.
love your program.
Finally,
Thank you for the
I've been
good work.
I've been stopping your call saying say let me finish with current callers now. But finally it is your turn. Too many people are also still trying to call in. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time, sir. I love your spirit, tenacity.
Bye.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I have another caller, and then also almost running out of battery life on this device that is receiving the call for me. Um, Other callers, just maybe one more, and then we close the calls so that I can finish up what I have to. Um, Jerry, let me take Jerry back. Okay, this is the man from Saudi Arabia. No, let me decline other calls now and take your own. I'm declining other people just to make sure I finish up with you. Yes, great. So let's round off. We were talking about wow, what happened again? Nah, 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 nah. Wow, so sorry. I think I need to let me particularly find him because we are talking about Saudi Arabia and why should they lock their borders against pilgrimages, especially this time when people need healing. The same thing for Israel. I'm sorry I may not be able to take this call because I just need one more call and I want to finish up with that man first. Jerry, is that you? Great. I found you back. Let me decline others for now. Great. That's great. Um, no, the thing is that most of us depend on inverter. What you see behind me is
Okay,
energy saving bulb.
okay.
It's not as if there's no
Jesus Christ.
electricity
My
at
country.
all. It's just that most of the
So
time
it's not
there's no supply. So what do we do? That's the way it is. So we were talking about Saudi Arabia, and why did you guys have to
okay.
lock your borders? Why did you guys have to lock your borders against people looking for healing? Why? Is there no more balm in Gilead?
Man,
Ah,
we are talking about coronavirus here, man.
eh?
This Ramadan month, and then they are looking at how people can come to Hajj and those stuff, but the number keep increasing, and it's not easy for them to control. So they have to lock some places, and they have to block some borders. People
Hmm.
coming from Bahrain, coming from other places, and then what they did now, we have a coffee now. What they did, 6 a.m. in the morning to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. You don't dare come out again.
Hmm.
One after 3, you don't dare come out. Police will arrest you, and then you will pay a fine of about 5 million riyal, which is a very big money.
Hmm.
And then or you go for jail, 5 years in jail.
Hmm.
Saudi Arabia is trying. They are okay. Everything is calm. At least I've been in Donna for like 14 days now. There's no work because I work with government office here, so there's nothing like work here. So, and then just like bank is open, at maybe 3-4 hours, and then some mall is open, and then you can place order through phone if you want to buy some stuff. And some people are doing free food stuff. You just send a WhatsApp group on the chat. We have an expatriate WhatsApp group. We have an expatriate Facebook group. So you can send them a chat. So they will bring a food to your doorstep. And then what they do sometimes at night, if you have an emergency to go to an hospital for anything, they've sent a number across to everyone's mobile. You can call the number. When you call the number, they send you a message. So that message is going to be like an evidence for you when police stop you. So you dare not come out. Everywhere is calm now. Nobody tried to come out. No vehicle moves around except the policemen. And then when you go to bank to do any transaction, there's already mark the social distance. So you have to stand on that
On your own line.
the pattern. If you,
Hmm.
yeah, if you go to mall now, they will firstly check your temperature before you come in. So you have to use a sanitizer before you take the glove, before you take the mask. Those things are given to them freely. And then when you're on the queue to make your payment, you have to maintain the distance.
Hmm.
So now there's no taxi in the town.
Hmm.
So everything is shut down like 2 weeks. So
Hmm.
as at last week, they think it's going to calm down, but the number keep increasing. Every
Wow.
day we keep having like 150, 170 people in
I
a day.
did every
And
day.
then yes, yeah, like today we have about 154 today. So they have to stop indefinitely. Now we don't know where we are going to resume.
Hmm.
We don't know where we are going to start any job here. Everything is shut down. But we are fine. We are cool. They are not treating people like maybe you are not a
Like
Saudi
animals.
citizen. No. Everybody is treated well. And then the foreigners, everybody's okay because as at last week they make another law. They waive the electricity bill for us for like 2 months. Probably they're going to extend it now. We are not going to pay the electricity bill. And then what else again? We have
No,
some
in
other
Nigeria they are
things.
planning to increase electricity bill. Are you aware?
I saw it. I was very angry. I saw it. I saw it on the Twitter. I called my wife because my wife is still in Nigeria. I called her. I said, "What is happening?" She said, "I said that is crazy.
Oh my.
That is if they take light here. Since I came here, like I'm going to a year now, I've never experienced darkness. If they try it here, people will die because they don't experience such.
Hmm.
I have never experienced it. I don't know. So I've never dreamed of staying outside country. But when I came here, I said, no.
You
Nigeria
have
is
to stay
messy.
outside.
Imagine today, I saw something on YouTube today. Somebody they were sharing money in Abuja. in Kuali area. I was like, how? Sharing cash to people. How you start from
spreading the virus?
How many cases do we have in Abuja? Yeah, I don't know. You see, Nigeria issue. We don't need to talk about the Nigeria problem
anymore.
It's beyond.
Oh God.
And I don't know how to explain it. It's too much. A lot of things is involved in Nigeria. You know, here when you tell people that you are from Nigeria, you are like king. People try to worship you when they hear Nigeria. They don't like Africa generally, but when they hear Nigeria, they were like, great people, Nigeria. This, they just like you. But imagine what is happening.
Thank you so much. I think I ran out of battery capacity there. And at this point, I'm going to round off by just giving the points. I was saying initially before the calls came in that the statistics are vague in Nigeria as we speak right now. And what I mean by statistics are vague is that each time you come up to say, oh, Nigeria now has, every day they'll come up and say, okay, Nigeria has now has new 3 cases. Tomorrow they'll come out and say Nigeria has 2 new cases. The truth is that there are thousands of cases in Nigeria, and these cases came in at the time when the big men and those political functionaries were expecting their families to return to Nigeria before deciding to shut down the airport. Within that period, we received so many guests, thousands of them. Check the manifest of international passengers that we had within that period, aside from our own political children, like the Buhari children or the Atiku children, and all of the children's deliberately used children's, right? Now, what they do is that the ones they are able to trace, it's not as if you are receiving new cases per day to say, oh, case in Nigeria has now increased to see. No, they are the same cases that are already within the country, but they are adding to the number based on the ones they have been able to track or to trace. So if they traced 3 new persons that they have not been able to trace before, if they trace them to their respective locations, they bring them to isolation center, they will now say the case has risen to +3. It doesn't mean there are 3 new cases from outside or that there are 3 new infected persons. No, it only means that 3 new cases that they failed to trace before, or that they had no account of before, or those that refused to be tested at the airport because they were big men. They refused to be they didn't subject themselves or release themselves to test before. So those ones are now the ones that they are now tracing and testing positive and bringing to isolation. Those are the ones they are accounting for. So the statistics are still very vague as we speak right now. So it's not as if the cases are increasing, no, but that the ones that they failed to trace before that they are now finding are the ones that they are adding. So statistics about Nigeria or in Nigeria are actually very vague. That's all I can say about the statistics. And lastly, before I close the show tonight, all right, I'm happy to hear that churches are now giving supplies to people. All right, initially we had problems and we criticized the churches that, number one, how could churches be collecting offering and tithes from people for over 100 years in Nigeria already? How many years now you have been collecting tithe and offering from people ever since you started? And when it was xenophobic attack in South Africa, you did not release your private jets. When it was bomb explosion or pipeline explosion at Festac Abuliado, you did not release your private jet to go and rescue people, even though most of them are your members. When it is now time for COVID-19, you are also releasing your private jet to go and rescue people. But I'm so embarrassed to hear that Winners Chapel released a USSD code for people to pay tithe and offering when they are in lockdown. Most of them do not have what to eat, and you are still telling them that you are still using scare tactics to make them feel like if they don't pay, the windows of heaven is shut against them. That's nonsense. *389 *3 something. You can Google it. Living Faith Chapel. That is Winners Chapel USSD code for offering and tithe. I told my neighbor today he was surprised. He said it's not possible. I said we googled it and I said star 389 star. I've forgotten the rest of the code. I said don't use my phone so that it doesn't look like I programmed it. Use your own phone. It did. And once he typed it, so he said what? My church? I said yeah, your church. Are you not aware that your church is using USSD code to collect offering from you while you are at home, stranded at home? No, we're supposed to be giving who at this time? How many private jets does Bishop Oyedepo have as we speak right now? No, what is supposed to be the mission of the church when the missionaries came to Nigeria was that anytime people are in need or are stranded or are down, the churches will come to their rescue. Like they send their, for instance, if I'm Bishop T.D. Jakes, I'll send my private jet to say, oh my God. Once I receive the alert to say people are stranded in so places, an explosion, I'm like, oh my God, there will suddenly be some members of the church there. Oh my God, it doesn't matter who whether they are members of my church or other churches or they are even not Christians or whatever. That is humanity. Oh my God, please, could you please release the church private jet? Go and rescue people. That is what Christianity is about. But when you have Islam, religion of peace, and Christianity, religion of love, and all of the clerics and clergies and leaders of these faiths do not care about the people that they are supposed to be leading. They sit down on top of 6 private jets, they lock them down, and people are dying who need rescue, and you are not releasing those aircrafts to go and rescue people, and you are saying you are a religion of peace or a religion of love, and you are busy destroying humanity and laughing over their death, then something is wrong. Religion of peace is busy developing nuclear weapon. Religion of love is also developing nuclear and biological weapon. Is it to fight the devil or to fight humanity or to kill humanity? And you are supposed to be religion of love. What are you loving, Satan or humanity? I don't understand. But I don't even blame all these bishops and Jews. I blame the fools. The fools that go to these churches and other places of so-called places of worship. And you are still giving them your tithe and offering. The only deliverance you need is not from any infirmity. The only deliverance you need is of the mind, the psyche, is of the brain. That's the only deliverance you need. And you don't need any bishop or pastor or geo or prophet to lay hand or leg on you to be delivered. I'm not against any religion, but I'm saying at the time like this, this is the time for you to identify whether what you are practicing is right or wrong. If my geo or bishop or whatever does not care about my aspiration, my circumstance, my situation, why should I care about their offering and tithe? It can only be madness for me to care about that anymore. Anyways, in closing, I want to say, please stay safe. Stay safe. Get liquor, alcohol. They say kills the virus on your palm. Make sure that regularly, if you have touched anything you suspect, rub your hand with alcohol. I'm not saying drink. If you know how to drink, drink. If you don't know how to drink, don't bother. But at least alcohol-based sanitizer regularly, and also stay indoors so that you don't contract it from those that already have, so that it can help the world to contain the virus. Those that already have will be traced and will be isolated and helped to recover. We don't want to spread the cases the more, so that we don't end up with having too many cases that we cannot cope with as a people globally. Thank you so much for your attention. My name is Shegolo once again. I leave you with, and for those of you that are asking to reach me, this is the WhatsApp number that you can reach me on, and I'm going to leave you with my two big brothers. Yeah, I call them my big brothers, Didi Mabiaku and Idris Abdulkarim. And there's a third one also. You guys may not have known him from time. His name is Mike Palm. 3 of them did this video. Didi Mabiaku, Idris Abdulkarim, and Mike Palm. And it is about COVID-19, coronavirus. They are advising all of us to stay indoors, stay safe, and enjoy it. It's not only educating; it's also fun. The music is sweet. Enjoy it.
Ha! Olodumare, no good hospitals, no good medical amenities for this our land. Now, whether you rich, whether you poor, all of us stay inside together. Oh yeah, where the stimulus package for the suffering and smiling
Me
masses?
no be everything. I and I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home, stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa, konialewa. Coronavirus shut down America, shut down in Europe, shut down in Asia. Wake up Nigeria, don't be ignorant. Isolate yourself, beware of coronavirus. Salamu alaikum yan wana daga harewa. Coronavirus malam umaru gaskiya ne. Ku tabbata kuna wanke hannunku ko da yaushe. Ni ne Idrisa na kawo muku sako. If you wake up my brother, make you wash your hand. If you no get soap, sanitize your hand. Advance yourself my brother, make you no shake hand. Toba fún ẹ lọ́wọ́, fún ọ ní ẹ̀bùn. Money no be everything. I and I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home, stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa, konialewa. Ọlọ́run ọba, ọba dákẹ́dájọ́, Ọlọ́run ọba, ọba ṣèyí tó wù. Àìsàn tí kò gbógun bàbá má jẹ́ kó yà lé wa. Láti China ni corona ti gbórí wa. America, Nigeria be careful, corona no send you. As you dey blame the lazy youth, make you blame politicians. Make we blame our leaders wey no wan build hospitals. Before they go medical check-up for America. Money no be everything, corona no send your money. Mùsùlùmí pẹ̀lú Christian, ká máa gbàdúrà nílé. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹni ta wí fún ọba jókòó. Ọlọ́run gbà wá, Allah gbà wá. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home, stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa, konialewa. Rastafari, coronavirus ravaging mana. Ndibo, uchuno dia coronavirus abatagobo. See, if I would tell me gono, if he back where me. Make you stay at home, stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa, konialewa. Yo, stay at home Nigerians. This song is inspired by air, food,